What is going on, everybody? This is Jen coming at you on my downtime. Hope you're all having a great day. I'm not. Not right now anyway, because I'm actually watching a video in which I'm going to post kind of a reaction slash response to. I have a problem. Big one. Not all of you would know, but if you've been watching me for long enough, you know that I'm pagan. And let me go ahead back with this. I'm actually making this video response to O'Reilly Factor insults Pagans and Wiccans. Thing is that Wiccans may actually either think of themselves or consider themselves as religious or walking a spiritual path in life. Not every Wiccan is religious. Pagans, however, spiritual, purely spiritual. Anyway, funny thing about this O'Reilly guy is that he says, it doesn't matter, I have no problems with, pagans or Wiccans celebrating their holidays or doing their spells as long as they are not bad spells. Oh, so all of a sudden you feel the need and authority to tell us exactly how to practice? Really? Really? You know what? Honestly, if I were to turn the tables around and tell you how to practice, I'd probably tell you to stop trying to convert us, stop trying to burn books, stop trying to protest so much, because when you do, you're harming people. You really are. Everything that you do egocentrically actually affects everything ecologically and ecocentrically. And ecocentrically, what I mean is when you actually state something, I don't care if it's ignorant or not, it affects people. It affects the system of the person, the psychological eco. Okay, if you cannot put that together, you are dumber than a rock. So yeah. Anyway, if you cannot be mindful of that, then we have a problem with you. I don't care if what you say is harmful, to be honest, because you say things that are so harmful to even your own families, and you raise them up that way, yet somehow it does not affect us. It doesn't. It doesn't affect how we live. It doesn't affect how we raise our children. It doesn't affect how we educate our children and how we do what we need to do in life. However, it does affect the earth. You want to tell us that sucking on, quote-unquote, sucking on twigs and honey is what we believe is going to get us to heaven. Well, let me tell you something. You believe that pollution, harming other people, waging wars, pillaging, raping, is what's going to get you to heaven. Am I wrong? Imperialists? Am I wrong? I'm certainly not. Just wanted to speak my opinion on this. Just an opinion. Granted, it's picked out from history. I'm really sick of this garbage. No, it is true that we don't harm people, that we don't go around threatening death or pillage or rape or war or, physical battery. We don't. And we will never, ever allow ourselves to succumb to that level, because we are much more advanced than such. We've lived longer than you, that's why, asshole. We know our shit. But anyway, we're really getting sick of your shit. It is not only bad enough that we had to deal with the trials that we have, and it is not just in Salem. It was all over the United States. It was also in the UK. It was in Ireland. It was in most of Europe. We've dealt with trials all across the world as well. We've overcome such things by uniting and actually becoming a civil society. And the reason why we became that civil society is because we decided not to become as violent as you, which is why the Wiccans nowadays have made that read. 8 words the Wiccan read, fulfill and harm it none, do what you will. Yes, I know that because when I started out in my younger years as a child, I'd started out as a Wiccan, and the reason why I did is because it was simpler for me. I was able to understand it better. It was like more of a child development thing for me on my path. I was a child back then. Now I'm an adult, a full-grown adult, and I've come into my own. I am a pagan, which essentially, you know, Wicca, if you do not know, is a branch of paganism. But I'd come into my own, and as I have come into my own, I realize why we are peaceful. Because I look back on the history of things that have happened, not just to us, but things that happen to everybody. And the reason why they happen is because of violent people. People that believe egocentrically that somehow their existence is more superior than the other. Think back to the KKK and how they treated African American slaves. And African Americans as well. Think about that. They had superiority issues, as do you. Because if you did not, you would not have to sit up there and say, I don't care if you, and I'm quoting this, I don't care if you do spells, just not the bad ones. You were nobody to be superior over us. You were not superior over us. You were nobody to tell us how to live, how to practice, how to be, as we have actually established this way long before you were born, younger brothers. Please, shut down the station. But that's only in your best interest, and only my advice for my opinion. If not, I'm probably going to keep laughing at it. And it's not just me that's going to keep laughing at it, as you are so unbiased. So many others from other communities are going to be laughing at you. We don't need you. We have each other. Blessed be. Out.